go to sleep. My name is Rico Shirasaki, and I'm a stay-at-home mom. My husband, who is the same age as me, died, and I have a happy life with our daughter. Or rather, we were. When will she stop crying? I've been woken up at least once every hour. That's right, I've been struggling to sleep due to Mina crying at night. Which is normal for babies to do, so that's not exactly what bothers me. Jeez, Dai is snoring away without a care in the world. He never helps putting Mina to sleep. Just like this, Dai never takes part in doing housework or parenting. I couldn't sleep at all. If I keep this up, I might get sick. Right, I'll have Dai help with setting the table when he wakes up. That's the least he can do.
Good morning, Rico. What's wrong? You have bags under your eyes.
Morning, Dai. Looks like someone had a nice sleep.
What do you mean? Never mind. I want breakfast. I'm starving.
Just at that moment... Huh? Why does my back feel warm? Oh no, could it be?
It's poop. Hurry up and change her diaper, will you? I'm about to eat.
The nerve of him! How can he be so ignorant when I'm clearly struggling? Well, can you change the diaper instead? I'm busy right now.
What? Why do I have to do it? You're the mother, isn't that your job?
Aren't you her father? Can't you at least do this much for her? We should split our chores evenly, since we both work.
Fine.
With a fuss, Dai picked Mina up, taking her to the bedroom.
Here, the diaper's clean now.
Thank you, Dai. That's very helpful of you.
Is that all? You should show more gratitude. I mean, I'm such a great father helping with all of this, aren't I?
Yeah, you're great.
Everyone at work expects me to succeed. My boss and colleagues rely on me, and my team members trust me completely. What a perfect guy. Unlike you, who can't even manage simple housework properly. I think I deserve some more credit, don't I?
That's big, coming from somebody who leaves all the housework to me and does nothing. He never shows consideration for my well-being. But if he does even a little bit of housework, he'll nag me for praise. I can't help but feel annoyed. Without having a clue about how I felt, Dai left for work, continuing to boast about himself while eating breakfast. Well, I have to drop off Mina to daycare and get to work too. Please, take good care of her. Leave it to us. Now, Mina, let's go play with your friends. Bye, Mina. I'll come pick you up later. All right. This deadline is today, so I better hurry up and finish this. I work as a freelance web designer from home. I started this job when I was a university student. And although the pay was quite unstable at first, it seems that I've finally been able to make it somewhat sustainable. This color doesn't fit in. Maybe changing the font could make it better? That doesn't seem to work either. Dai thinks that because I work from home, I have it easier than him, but that isn't true at all. Clients' preferences, strict deadlines, meeting the quotas. There's piles of things to do, making this job extremely demanding, just like Dai's own job. Which is why I've been asking Dai to take part in more of the housework. But sadly, he just doesn't seem to understand. He used to be more cooperative back then before I was pregnant with Mina. But as time went on, his true nature showed, and he became increasingly arrogant, leaving all household chores solely to me. Since my parents passed away before my marriage, and my mother-in-law lives far away from here, there isn't anybody I can lean on for help. In other words, I'm stuck against a wall. Is it already lunchtime? No wonder I'm so hungry. I'll just make something from the leftovers in the refrigerator. Just as I stood up, my phone rang. We apologize for the sudden call. This is Scott to daycare. Oh, hello. Is there a problem? Actually, it appears that your daughter has a fever. Really? But she was perfectly fine this morning.
Yes, she was, but she seemed off from around noon. When I took her temperature, it was 38 degrees Celsius. We can keep her here if you prefer, but we thought it would be good to let you know.
I understand. I'll come pick her up right away. I quickly put away what I was doing and hurried to the daycare. Is Mina okay?
Oh, there you are. She was quite fussy, but she's settled down now. It must be because she's happy to see you, right, Mina?
Thank God. It doesn't seem like it's gotten worse. Alright, let's go home, Mina.
I think she'll be alright, but you might want to take her to a doctor just in case.
Okay, thank you for your help. I held Mina and quickly headed to the nearest hospital.
She does have a fever, but there's no need to worry. It's just a common cold.
I see. Thank you. I was so worried when I saw her face being so red.
It's alright. It's common for kids her age. I'll prescribe some medicine, so take care and rest.
Thank you so much. It's a relief it wasn't something serious. I thanked the doctor, received the medication, and headed home, feeling a weight off my shoulders. Later at night...
I'm home. Mina, what's wrong?
Oh, Dai. Welcome home. Mina has a high fever.
What? Is Mina going to be okay? It's not something dangerous, is it? I won't be able to bear it if something happened to Mina.
Calm down. The doctor told me it was just a cold. She's asleep now because she took some medicine.
Thank goodness. I almost had a heart attack. Don't scare me like that.
And despite everything, I could tell Dai's love for Mina is deep.
You should be more careful, Rico. Look how much Mina is suffering. Didn't she have a fever last month too?
That's not fair. I'm doing my best to take care of her.
Then why does she get sick this often?
It's common for kids around her age. The doctor says so too.
You're just making excuses. You can't even take care of your own daughter properly.
Are you serious? So now it's my fault? You leave all the household chores to me and don't do anything.
Why are you so upset? I'm busy working hard to get promoted, unlike you who works from home.
That's the same for me too. And besides, if you're so worried about Mina, then how about you actually take part in raising her?
You really can't stop talking back, can you? Fine. I'll help take care of Mina from now on. That won't be hard for someone as smart and hardworking as me anyway.
Dai groaned and muttered as he held Mina and went to the bedroom.
Here, I put her to sleep. And I also changed her diaper.
Thank you.
I guess I really am a genius. Unlike you, who can't even be a proper mother. You better be grateful that I'm helping you. You know that, right?
Thank you. That was very helpful. I wanted to argue back, but I decided it wasn't good to keep fighting. So I thanked him just as he told me to. For the next few days, Dai hardly helped taking care of Mina, only nagging me for praise whenever he did help. The stress I felt was so overwhelming that I nearly fell sick. A few days later, Mina recovered from her cold. However, this time, I caught a cold. All those days of looking after Mina, and Dai not being cooperative at all, seemed to have taken a toll on me to the point where my body couldn't stand it. 38 degrees Celsius. I definitely won't be able to look after Mina on my own. I need Dai's help, no matter what.
What's the matter, Rico? Your face is awfully red. Are you sick?
Good morning, Dai. Yeah, it seems that I've gotten a cold.
Don't tell me you caught it from Mina. Can't you take care of yourself? You're a mother, you should be able to do that much.
That's not fair. You didn't even help that much.
Are you making up excuses now? I've always said it's your responsibility for taking care of the house, haven't I?
I can't even bother to argue with him anymore. I'm really sorry. but I need you to take care of Mina just when she cries at night.
Huh? Are you leaving this all up to me again?
It's just until I get better. And I think Mina would be happy to have her father take care of her too.
Fine, I'll do it. Just for Mina. I'll take care of her for a while.
Even though Dai is arrogant towards me, he can't seem to resist when his daughter is involved. Throughout that day, I forced myself to get up, looking after Mina and taking care of the house. By the time it was for dinner, I was unable to make supper. So I called Dai and asked him to buy something easy to eat. At this, Dai started complaining again.
I'm home. You still haven't gotten better yet?
I'm sorry. I think it's going to take a while. So, can you take care of Mina for the night?
Jeez, it's such a bother when you have such a weak wife. Fine, I'll do it.
I'm thankful for his help. I just wish he'd stop insulting me like that. I thanked him with those thoughts inside of me, and slept in a different room so I wouldn't spread the cold to them. The next morning... It doesn't feel like I've gotten better. I hope Mina is alright. But Dai isn't bad at looking after Mina, since he won't act towards Mina like how he does to me. I think they'll be fine. But I was still worried, so I got out of bed. As I was about to go check on them...
Hey, how long are you going to keep on sleeping? It's already 6:30. Hurry up and make breakfast.
Oh, good morning, Dai. How's Mina doing?
I put her to sleep perfectly with my genius bedtime skills. Unlike you, who's not good at soothing her crying.
You're right. Thanks, Dai. I really appreciate it.
I was busy taking care of her while you were sleeping, you know. I can't believe how ignorant you are. I deserve more credit. I'd like scrambled eggs for breakfast as a reward.
He never thanks me whenever I do something for him. How arrogant.
Hey Rico, do you still have a fever? Seriously, how weak is your body?
There's nothing I can do about it. Taking medicine won't make it go away in just one day.
A minor cold shouldn't be that hard to get over. The only reason you're not getting better is because you're weak.
That's absurd. It's not like people can control their illness. You've had colds in the past too, right?
I'm an elite, so I'll be fully recovered in about a day.
You were just lucky. Stop comparing me to your standards.
Well, capable people don't make excuses. My mother was like that too.
Enough! You always shove everything onto me without consideration. I'm the one who does almost everything in this house, from cooking to taking care of Mina, taking out the trash, and doing the laundry. You only do what you're told to do. And when asked, you whine and complain endlessly, nagging me whenever you do something just a bit helpful.
Huh? Rico? What's wrong? This isn't like you at all.
There's nothing more to say. I've been putting up with this for so long, but I've reached my limit. Can't you show some compassion for your own wife?
I didn't mean it like that. I was just saying you're physically weak, so...
And whose fault is that? Do you understand how hard it was to be all alone with no one to turn to? Just then, I felt dizzy. My vision went black, and I felt my body going limp, unable to process anything. How many hours had passed since then? Huh? An ice pack? What was I doing? Was I sleeping? Mina, is Mina alright? As I got up from my bed in a panic, I heard a knock, so I let in whoever was knocking.
You're awake. Thank goodness. I was worried sick.
What? Why are you here?
I heard from Dai and came over. I've heard everything. I'm so sorry for making you suffer for so long.
Where's Mina?
She's alright. She's just had her milk, so she's fast asleep now. Hey, you should apologize too.
Sorry.
Was that supposed to be an apology? Never mind. Rico, you should have some water. I've brought some jelly too.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm sorry for causing you so much trouble.
Oh, don't worry about it. If anything, it's this idiot who's caused trouble.
It seemed that Dai had made a phone call to his mother, saying despite the housework being my job, I wouldn't get up from bed because I was knocked out by a cold. He wanted his mother to scold me. He admitted to doing nothing around the house, explaining that he made me do everything with such an apathetic tone, and that his mother quickly came over and scolded him instead.
I was taken aback when I heard from him. Dai, I can't believe you've been so selfish, neglecting Rico like this without even thanking her.
But Mom, I haven't done anything to deserve being blamed like this, have I? Housework and parenting aren't that difficult. Anyone can handle it alone.
What?
We didn't have a dad, but you were working and taking care of me just fine, right? And you were always perfect. So it shouldn't be that hard for Rico to complete those tasks by herself. As the husband, I don't see why I need to do that.
Are you kidding me? You idiot.
Mom? What's wrong?
Mom?
What do you even know about being a mother? You don't have a clue how hard it is to take care of the house while raising a child. Yet you have the nerve to say that to my face.
Dai was taken aback by his mother's sudden tears, unable to form a proper sentence.
There's no way I could handle that perfectly by myself. I had the help of my parents and neighbors. Since your father passed away, I had to raise you all by myself. There were so many times when I felt like I was being crushed by the pressure, loneliness, and anxiety.
But Mom, you were always smiling and didn't seem like you were struggling at all.
Do you think I could show my weakness in front of my son? Even though it might not seem like it, I did care about you.
I see.
Yet, you grew up to be so selfish. You don't even take care of the wife who loves you. What on earth are you thinking?
I understand how hard it must have been for you. I'm always worried if I'm being a good enough mother to Mina. I've tried my best to make sure Dai can live comfortably. But like you said, I can't do this all by myself. I really needed Dai's help too. Tears started to fall from my eyes too as I spoke.
I was...
Listen to me, Dai. People can't live alone. Everyone needs someone to support them. You should realize that. You're supported by your wife and others. You should be thankful for having such a fortunate environment. And you also need to support the people you care about.
At his mother's sharp and true words, Dai lost his words.
Dai, do you not care about Rico?
Of course not. I care about her.
Well then, stop forcing her to do everything and try to appreciate her efforts. Since you both work, you should be able to share the household chores, right?
Yes.
If you don't want to lose something precious, then you need to put in the effort to keep it close. Just because they're family and you expect them to always be there, you might end up losing them in a way that can't be undone.
At those words, Dai finally realized what he had done. He seemed to realize what a terrible mistake it was. He bowed his head to me while crying.
Rico, I'm really sorry for everything until now. I've been taking advantage of your kindness, Rico. I've been such a terrible husband. I was such a loser.
You know, right now, you're a failure as both a husband and a father. But don't make the same mistakes ever again.
Yes, I swear I won't continue treating you like this. I'll do the housework. And I'll show my gratitude to you, so please, don't leave me.
Show me through your actions from now on how serious those words are.
All right, I'm so sorry, and thank you for giving me this chance.
Dai, I'll be stopping by every once in a while to see if you're not pushing everything onto Rico.
Yes, Mom.
Ever since then,
Dai, there's too much salt. Please use less.
Oh, okay.
Also, Mina's milk is too thin. Keep an eye on the temperature too.
Yes, ma'am.
After that incident, his mother frequently visits our home, and Dai's been getting strict lessons on housework from her. Although he seems to struggle a lot, I can't deny that his skills have improved ever since. Now, we can split the housework evenly. We still have a long way to go before our relationship is fully improved. At this rate, it seems like we'll become a happy family sooner rather than later.